Hey, hello there. It's Cosmic Bunny, your favorite bunny, and welcome to my channel. I decided to do a list of unpopular or forgotten games which are currently filthy cheap on Steam sale. All the games are below 5 euros. All the games, in my opinion, are very good games, but many of them, if not all of them, are either very unpopular or just forgotten. So here are the games. And you see what's the first one already, right? So let's get on with this. And also don't forget to like and subscribe because why not, right? Thank you. Love you. So first game is Little Misfortune.
This is Misfortune.
As you can see, it's
It
4
has
euros
a
19
happy
cents,
smile
which
and a
is pretty cheap.
bunny-shaped head.
I can hear you
Sorry.
now.
Oh,
Uh,
you can?
it's a narrative
Sweet, fun,
point,
and
point
charming.
and click game.
Oh no, I
Uh,
keep on doing
you
it.
will not find a lot of puzzles here or anything. Everything is very simple and mostly it's a narrative game with a very nice and kind of sad story. It's about a girl, Little Misfortune,
Sparkle. She'll shine through.
who
End of
is, well,
story.
let's
Yay!
put it that
Let's
way,
do this.
pretty unfortunate girl. So you embark on a journey and you just witness all the horrible things. But on the other hand, this game is so funny, you will laugh so hard, your belly will hurt. This game has a lot of humor, lots of it. Most of the humor is dark, so if you don't like that, then yeah, maybe you will not like this game. But it's a wonderful, very short game with wonderful art style and just amazing voice acting. Little Misfortune sounds. It's epic. It's
Welcome
epic.
to
So
my
yeah,
game. The
pretty
rules of this
dark
game are simple.
and
There is no
sad
right or
game,
wrong. Only
and also funny at the same time.
consequences.
Okay.
Okay,
Only
next one on the list is Roki. It's um, it's also a story-driven game, although this one uh, has puzzles. It has a good amount of puzzles, and some of them are pretty tough to solve.
Explore an uncharted world of hidden legends.
As you can see, it has again wonderful
Discover
art style.
mysterious items
The game
and
is
unlock
pretty
forgotten
long for
wonders.
a story-driven game, of course.
Solve ancient puzzles.
It's not, you know, it's not
Wonder in
Assassin's Creed long, but for a story-driven game, this game is pretty long. As you can see, to get all the achievements, I've spent over 22 hours. Current price is 4 euros 49 cents only, and it is worth it. The game is based on Nordic mythology. So for those who have interest in that or just love all the Nordic stuff, Nordic mythology, you definitely should try this game. It's also a very sad game, very heartbreaking game, but very pretty one, and it's a joy to play this one. On to the next one we go. Wait, let me pause those so they would stop playing. I'm sorry. Me very sorry. Me very unprofessional YouTuber. Okay, on to the next one. Sleeping Dogs. This one is old one, but I love this game. I played it 3 times. 3 times I got all the achievements and everything. This game is kind of similar to GTA with a little spice of Yakuza games maybe, but it's neither of them. It doesn't copy them. It just is similar in some ways to those games. So this is an open world action game with strong emphasis on the story and characters. Also, most of the time you will be fighting, and it's all about martial arts. So there's a lot of fighting, but there's also shooting, which is pretty fun. What else you can find? You can find various mini games like racing. I think there is also like chicken fight mini game where chickens fight and you bet on which one wins. It also has lots of driving, collectibles. You can go on a date, and so on and so on. And even today, this game looks pretty damn good. It plays well. The gameplay is really, really fun. There's a lot of content. And as you can see, it's overwhelmingly positive on Steam also. And the price is only $2.99. It's definitely worth picking up if you enjoy open world action games. Very, very good game. Next one is Enslaved, another action game, although this one is much shorter. It comes from the Ninja Theory, developers of Heavenly Sword and Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. So yeah, this is an action game set in, I would say, dystopian future, or how it says here, post-apocalyptic future. There are two main characters, and there is a nice story development between those characters. It's a well-written game. Also, it uses motion capture, so the animations look pretty good. Back then, they looked amazing. Now they maybe look pretty good. The game may feel a bit outdated, but it's still a wonderful, wonderful game with lots of fighting, lots of fighting styles, very, very diverse levels. So you go from one scenery to another. In one there's more fighting, in another there's puzzle, then there's climbing, running, and all that stuff. It's a very fun game. If you enjoy action, I don't know, I wouldn't call this hack and slash game, but well, it's kind of similar, you know, to, I don't even know, maybe not Devil May Cry, but like Spider-Man maybe, or something. It's just it's not open world, you know, but well, it's an action game where you fight enemies, as you can see in the trailer. So just buy this one. It's still good, it's still worth it, and I mean, at this price, come on, €4, just buy it. Next one on the list is Desperados. It's a very, very old game, and it could be a bit clunky. The graphics, obviously, the graphics are not very good because the game is really old. I'm not even sure if it was released at 2001. Probably, yeah. But the game is extremely well done. It's a tactical game. As you can see, the tags say difficult, hardcore, isometric. So yeah, the game is really hard, but it's very rewarding because you actually need to think how to approach the enemies, how to take them out silently. It also has plenty of different levels. Each level feels different. You also control more than one character. Each character has their traits and skills, and you need to use all of them to complete the missions successfully, because while all of them have their weaknesses, at the same time they have their strong sides, so you need to use that to your advance. So yeah, really good tactical, I don't know, tactical game, tactical stealth, I would say. Really worth picking up. Only €1.24. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Just buy this. Next one on our list is Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons, with a price of $3.74. It's a very heartwarming, story-driven game about two brothers. The game is pretty short. It has some nice art and some heartwarming story. Why this game is unique is that you control both characters at the same time, which means you control one character with one thumbstick and another character with another thumbstick, which could be at times pretty challenging, but once you learn it, it's a really fun game. It isn't difficult. There are some puzzles, but they aren't hard to solve or anything like that. And I mean, at this price, it's really worth picking up. So please check this game out. Whoopsie. Me not a professional. Okay, next on the list is Broken Sword, The Smoking Mirror Remaster. Recently, this game got an update which added achievements, so you can now get achievements on Steam playing this game. This is my absolute favorite point-and-click game. Yes, it's old, as you can see, release date 97. But since this game was hand-drawn, the art, graphics, animations, in some areas, it surpasses even modern games. I mean, modern point-and-click games, obviously, not you know, Cyberpunk or something. But it's really nicely drawn. The soundtrack is amazing, the voice acting is amazing, and also I can say the same about the story. The story is very engaging. It has some nice humor, nice characters, and some pretty tough puzzles at some points. The game isn't very long and the price is only $2.99, so another no-brainer. If you love point-and-click adventure games, this is a must-have. I can't imagine being a fan of point-and-click adventure games and not having this in my library, so just buy this one. And next three on our list are games. I will list them in order. So this is the first game. It's called Downfall. So all three of these games are very dark and they feature some really graphic images and explores dark topics. So Downfall is the first game, and well, it's dark, it's sick, it's messed up. It explores the topics of, I think, bulimia and also depression. It has lots of violence, lots of shocking scenes, blood, gore, and to not spoil anything, well, lots of other sick stuff. So if you enjoy darker games and darker themes, this is definitely a must play. The story is just amazing. The soundtrack is great. Voice acting is very amateur, but I mean, this is a very small budget game, so It's currently €1.46, so just pick it up. But as I said, warning: this game, all three of these games are very dark. So next one is the Cat Lady. Again, it's a side-scrolling point-and-click adventure game with puzzles and lots of dialogues. Huge emphasis on the story, and this game, the Cat Lady, it explores topics like suicide, depression, a bit about cancer. Again, serious topics, pretty dark game. You get the gore, you get blood, shocking images. It's just sick, but it's very good. The story is very good. Puzzles could be a bit tough in this one, unlike in Downfall, where puzzles are pretty simple, but they are still puzzles. The Cat Lady has some really tough puzzles. Sorry. But if you can solve them, it's worth it for the story and for the art style. And soundtrack in this one, again, it's amazing. It's just amazing. So all three of these games, they share similar lore. They are called, I think, Devil Passed Through Here or something, trilogy. So they share similar lore, and some characters or character is the same, but all three of these games come from the same developer, and they are separate stories with separate characters. So Lorelei is the third game in the trilogy, and this one also explores topics, well, dark topics. But this one leans more towards depression, domestic violence, alcoholism, well, obviously death and suffering and so on. It also features some graphic images. One particular scene is extremely shocking. I have never ever seen that done in the game. I'm not gonna tell what scene is that, but the game can be shocking, yes. But what's good about this game is it still manages to put some humor in it. There's not a lot of humor, but it's there. The story and characters are just amazing, and the soundtrack, I think this one has the best soundtrack of all of them. The soundtrack is something special. And this one basically doesn't have any puzzles. It's a purely narrative game. There are some puzzles which look like puzzles, but they are so easy to solve that it's just basically go left or right, pick up the item and bring it to left or right. So basically that. So I wouldn't call those puzzles. But again, absolutely wonderful game with wonderful soundtrack and art style. Again, very low budget game, so don't expect AAA graphics and so on, but story is just sad, depressing, and at times it's pretty hard to play when you see people suffering. And the game is only €1.46, so you must pick this one up. So yeah, guys, I guess this is it. These are the games which, in my opinion, you should buy on this Steam sale because they are either unpopular or just forgotten, and they are still worth playing today. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this. And yeah, also check the links in the description if you want to check out my other videos. And Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time, guys. Bye bye.